Hi, Charles Youngs here. I work in a public high school in Pennsylvania, and in the spring of 2020, our schools are under a stay-at-home order for the rest of the school year, and the teaching and learning is in an asynchronous mode using Google Suite for Education. Working asynchronously from our students means that students are doing classwork at different times, and that means they might have questions, not understand how to do something, or not know what to do, or otherwise have a sticking point that keeps them from moving forward in their learning. What I don't want is for them to give up, be confused, do the wrong thing, or worst of all, become so frustrated, demotivated, and stop. I want them to be I want to be as responsive as possible to keep their learning on track. In this video, I demonstrate how to make Google Classroom work like a pager system to your mobile phone. This way, when students are stuck, they can reach out for assistance during your office hours. If you're like me, you don't have time to sit by the computer or phone waiting for an email, and you don't want to have your email so jammed that you're apt to lose track of a student call for help. So, let's set this up. To set up office hours in Classroom, first go to Classwork, and you would create it in your Classwork page. Here you can see mine appearing at the top. Let's go into Edit to see how I set this up. Gave them a brief description of instructions of how to use office hours. I titled it Office Hours up here and also included it as a topic down here, so it will appear in Classwork as you just saw. I also add this option, and that is a Google Doc that's basically a blank sheet of paper that if I would need to talk back and forth with a student, we could do that in a collaborative fashion. You want to make sure that you set that for each student will get a copy so that that conversation will be private between the student and you. Here you can see that I direct the student to use the private comments and write a brief question to request the conference during office hours. So I'll save that, and let's take a look now at what that looks like from a student side. As a student comes into class, they'll go to Classwork, find the office hours, and click View Assignment. This will open up the private comments area where they can ask for help. You'll then get a notification on your phone and be able to respond in kind. If it looks like it's going to be a longer conversation, you can direct them to the Google Doc if you've added that. And this will bring up this document where you can have a back and forth conversation in a collaborative document, again, private to the students because you've made a copy for each student when you set it up. And that's it. That's the setup for office hours in Google Classroom, allowing you to get those notifications. Now, when a student needs me, and I might be busy checking homework, I get a ding on my phone and I can jump into office hours and reply to that student's email. Classroom does have sometimes a slight lag time. So again, if you need to have a lot of back and forth, you can take your conversation to that Google Doc. Or if you have other means of communication like Google Meet. Obviously, for this to work, keep your phone with you at all times during your office hours. My students have appreciated the timely response, and I know they are keeping the wheels of learning rolling. And while I'm in comments with them, sometimes I can get in one of Dave's moments of genuine connection to let students know I care about them as much as I do about their homework. So that's how to make a paging system for your office hours online using Google Classroom app on your mobile phone and an office hours item set up in Classwork assignments. I hope this helps you and your students stay connected while staying at home. Oh, gotta go.